Well, Brandon just headed out with the sprayer to do a little fungicide. I'm going to be chasing after him with the semi here pretty soon, but first we're going to get the pro stock loaded up in the trailer and leaving at about 1:30 today. So I'm going to help him get all set up, get this thing loaded up, and then we're going tractor pulling. Well, get the old freight shaker fired up. Semi-attractive, baby. Fill the tow peg up. She gets used and abused. Hauling around weights for the tractor, towing the tractors around. Pretty amazing what they can actually do. You know, pulling that 10,000 pound tractor around up and down hills across the scale. We've already hooked both the tractors together and pulled them with this pig. It don't like it, but I mean, it does it. Ain't happy about it, but. Cooler full of ice for the intercooler on the pulling tractor, and of course the beverages. Looks like she's full. Now I got gas on my hand, it's great. Gotta love it. Got our toolbox back here. Weights, air gauge, timing light, microfibers, cooler full of ice. Got a jacket that got rained on, soaking wet. Fire suit. Another bag of ice for the beverages, you know, the important stuff. Get her loaded up. Well, she's whistling now, so you know she's ready to rip. This thing's powered by Dyson. Oh, your AC feels good. Corn's looking good. I'm heading out to tender Brandon, get him some chemical, and I don't know, you probably can't see it in the mirror, but Mason's, oh, there you can see it. Mason's on his way out to spread a little fertilizer on the hay, a little airflow action going on today too, so hopefully he gets a little video of that. He's got the Freightliner convoy here. Looks like Mason's got the airflow moved out to the field, and he's driving the truck out here to start. That way he doesn't really need a tender driver. He'll just need somebody to help move his tender truck when he's time to go to the next farm. And maybe that's the only one he's got left. I don't know, a whole semi-load of fertilizers behind him, so I'm guessing he's got a decent amount to do today. Not really sure.
Hey guys, Mason here, spreading a little bit of fertilizer in the rotator on hay. It's the second pass that we've done, spreading about 160 pounds per acre right now. That first pass we did 200 and 220, so a little bit less this time, but it is what it is, I guess. We're running a Viper 4 in here. There's great. All that density and everything. Got the auto steer going. So pretty simple process.
Well, we got her parked where he's gonna load here for the day. I usually like to get the hose out for him, get all the electrical leads out for him, and kind of get set up so when he pulls up here, all he's got to do is hook up and start pumping. So I guess we'll do that now. They put the hose out there, and I kind of hang the leads off the side of the trailer. There's two post terminals on the sprayer that'll actually run the little chemical pumps. We got our fungicide there and our Coron there and there. Run 70 gallons of Coron and 19.6 gallons of fungicide per load. For some reason the meter on my fungicide is not working, so I like to pump that first. There's, you know, gauge on the side of the inductor cone here, so you run her to about right there. You kind of got to do that before you start pumping the Coron, because otherwise you don't know how much fungicide's in there. So I keep a battery on the trailer here, and I use that when he's gone, but for the most part I try and use the power off the sprayer and save my battery for when I need it. You know, if you leave that hooked up to the battery all the time, eventually obviously it dies because there's nothing charging it. It'll last a while, but I don't know, we use the external power when we can. I'd like to get it hooked up to the truck somehow, but then you're kind of killing the batteries on the truck, so I don't know, it works. So I'm going to pump his fungicide here for him, and then I'm going to walk over and get the pickup. That way when he gets here, at least the fungicide's pumped, and all he's got to do is pump the Coron while he's filling the sprayer, and he can do that. It'll pump that before the sprayer's full. I mean, we can pump out of the 3-inch pump wide open, and it'll pump 70 gallons of Coron before the sprayer's full, so then that doesn't really slow them down. But when you got to do the fungicide and the Coron, then the sprayer's full before you get time to pump both. So that's kind of why I like to just get him filled up with fungicide here before he gets here. All the chopping crews out here at the same farm we're spraying fungicide on today. They're uncovering the bunker, so a little windy out, helping them get that tarp thrown over. It's kind of a pain in the wind. Brandon's got the sprayer loaded already, one more load out of the semi, and then I'm gonna kind of tend to the semi out of this trailer here. So got the semi back full again. Got the crew chopping down there. Just getting fired up out here. Kind of an odd little field they're in here, so everything's running. Little green this morning on the feed side of it, but got to get started at some point. If you wait for the feed to be perfect, it'll be bone dry by the end of the day. So you got to start a little green and finish a little dry, and then you get the best feed in the middle.
On our way to the farm so that we can head all the way down to Freeport to go pulling. You ready?
Yes.
Yes. Tonight is just the pro stock, and then Friday night we will be in Maney, Wisconsin with both tractors. So
Hopefully both tractors.
hopefully. Who knows? You never know what will happen between now and then.
Another trip through New Glarus. Another stop at Culver's, baby. Best part about tractor pulling.
Pre-pull pit stop. Say that 3 times fast.
Pre-pull, pit stop, pre-pull, pit stop, pre-pull, pit stop. Took the oil filter apart and found some bearing material in it, so that's gonna end our pull here in Freeport. We're loading back up. That's that.